Hi there and welcome. This is Vince, the president of the Association of International Graduate Admissions Consultants, or AIGAC. This is the fifth and final President's Message State of the Organization update for the first half of our fiscal year. This video is about our conference, and I want to start off, as I always do, by thanking our conference committee. We are an entirely volunteer-driven organization, and so Rachel Korn, Nupur Gupta, Emily Walper, Brett Haber, Candy Lee Labal, Faye McKinsey, myself, Vince, and Hillary Schubach and Andrea Sperry are working really hard right now for you to make this upcoming conference hopefully our best ever. It is our second visit to California, my home state. It's a little bit different than the last time, though if any of you watching this video were at our first California conference, there's some important differences, and those of you either if this is your first AIGAC conference ever or your first AIGAC conference in the state of California, I want to highlight and talk about the upcoming conference because I'm really excited about it, and I figure it's better to show than to tell. So bye-bye. You're not going to see my face anymore. Now this video is going to be voice only. I'm going to do some sort of real-time editing here as I talk over the screen. So head on over to our website. We're in the middle of redesigning it, but you can always find our conference information, especially around this time of the year, is usually front and center. Here it is right here on the conference, on the home page, the registration for the conference. You can click on this link, and that'll take you over to here to our conference page. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the agenda, and then I'm going to end by showing you everything as it looks on a map. A little bit of visual. And so starting off on Sunday, the 18th, we have a kickoff reception. Our main hotel for this conference is the small but comfortable Hotel Durant, which is really conveniently located right near Berkeley campus, right near Sather Gate, and a short 5-minute walk from the Berkeley Haas campus. Monday, we've got All Schools Day. All Schools Day means that it's going to be admissions officers and other professionals from graduate schools will be joining us. That week is also coincidentally, actually not coincidentally, sort of by design, it's the same week as the GMAC conference. And so kicking off that day on Monday, some admissions officers are flying in early, basically, before they go to the GMAC conference that starts in San Francisco officially on Wednesday. They're coming in on Monday to talk to AIGAC. And so thanks to Berkeley Haas for hosting it. Thanks. You can see on our website a list of schools. Every day we're getting more confirmations from schools that will be there. Really, really happy at the number of schools who've already said yes, and we think more schools will be joining us over the next few months. We'll have a networking dinner that night. Details are coming. We're planning the committee. One of the many things the committee does is plan meals. If you have connections at Bay Area restaurants, let the committee know, let Sheila know. If you're interested in helping plan our meals, we've got some ideas already, but we'd love to hear from you. If you have friends with restaurants, or you can get us in at a restaurant that otherwise is hard to book, let us know. Berkeley Haas on Monday, Tuesday at Berkeley, basically. In the morning, Berkeley Haas will be giving us a tour and their own programming. The schools trust AIGAC. We're the best of the best. We're the good guys in the industry. They allow us onto their campus. They roll out the red carpet. They treat us very nicely because they know that we do our work ethically, that we help our clients present themselves authentically and effectively. And I want to thank the board and the previous leadership and the ongoing leadership of our conference committee who've really worked years after year to build up goodwill and trust with the admissions office, for the admissions officers and the schools for having us on their campus, giving us basically our conference would be a lot more expensive if we had to rent space. So Berkeley is giving us free space, basically, which is a huge in-kind donation. So they're going to feed us as well. We're going to have lunch. And then in the afternoon, we've got AIGAC Afternoon Professional Development Programming. That's what Emily and I and Faye are currently organizing. We need your input. So watch your inbox in the coming month. There'll be a poll. We want to hear your advice. We want you to vote, if you will. and tell us what kind of committee programming you want for professional development. It's pretty hard. Our organization is very heterogeneous. We've got some people with 30 or more years of expertise, literally the founders of admissions consulting as an industry, as a business. The very first people who ever did this professionally are current board members and founders of the organization. On the other hand, we've got some of you with 2 or 3 or 4 years of full-time experience. I'm somewhere in the middle, 15 years full-time. So it's hard to do professional development programming for such a heterogeneous group. So we want to hear from you. What do you want to know? So Tuesday night, another dinner, a networking dinner. Every night we have networking dinners. Bear with us as we nail down the details of the location. Wednesday is when it starts to get complicated or fun, if you will. And let me go over now to my map and show you essentially what it's going to look like. So we're at Haas Monday and Tuesday. Haas is over here in Berkeley, near where I was born. I was born in Oakland. Then we take a bus across a bridge, the Bay Bridge, the San Francisco Bay Bridge. We go to Wharton San Francisco campus on Wednesday morning. Thanks to Brett Haber, we now have confirmation from the admissions officers at Wharton, who are also in charge of MBA admissions. They'll be meeting with us and answering our questions. Roughly 3 hours at Wharton San Francisco campus, then back on the motor coach for another more or less 1 hour drive, depending on traffic, getting down to GSB, Stanford, hearing from the Stanford program, then getting back on the motor coach. We decided to spend the night along the way. First of all, we've never taken a bus before. When we were in London and Paris, it was really easy. You could get on the Eurostar, and every conference until now, we've told everyone sort of, look, sorry, you're on your own for transportation to get from school A to school B to school C. California, for those of you who know or have ever lived there, it doesn't work that well. Not like the East Coast, New York corridor, New York, DC, with good train and simple airport system. California has a ton of airports, not really reliable, no train service for those of you who don't like to fly, and even for those of you who do want to fly. If you're not a California native or haven't spent a serious time living in California, it's really complicated. And we just, as a committee, decided for the benefit of those who, A, don't want the hassle, or B, don't know the area, and that's increasingly more and more of our nearly 200 members, we just decided, look, we'll rent a very nice coach and we leave the driving to us. We will take you down to San Luis Obispo to spend a night. Then we get back on the bus, back on the coach, and we drive down to LA. On Thursday, we're going to be at a yet-to-be-announced school currently under negotiation. On Friday, we'll be, for the very first time, we're very excited to finally go to UCLA Anderson. They've been trying to get us on their campus for years, and we've been trying to visit them for years. Many of our board members, Michael Cohen, Linda Abraham, one of our founders, are UCLA Anderson alum. So we're very, very excited to go down, and we were thankful to UCLA Anderson for agreeing to host us. So let me just briefly put myself back on the screen for a second to say thank you again for thank you for joining our organization. Thank you for coming to our conference. Please register today. Registration is open. If you register sooner rather than later, you get a small discount. Thank you again to our committee and to our schools for hosting us. Can't wait to see you all in June. Gonna sign off for now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll be the first to know when we've made new videos. And those of you members who want to make videos on our YouTube channel, contact Sheila. We're trying to use our YouTube channel more actively to help you promote yourself and your business. That's it for now. See you in California, if not before. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.